Good evening, everyone. My name is Aaron Collins, and this is another rendition of me addressing worldly issues in a godly way. I hope everyone's doing well. Hope everyone's in their right mind. Hope everyone is still blessed and being safe. So, without further ado, let's get into it. So, I've been paying attention a lot to the news and to what's going on, whether it be in real life or on social media. And I come to this conclusion that black men are really taking L's. And it's not necessarily because of white supremacy or racism. Yeah, there may be some factors in it, but this is not even what this is about. You see, a lot of reasons why black men are taking L's is because of, well, it's in their own hand. Because of their own hand. And what I mean by that, I mean by the fact that a lot of these black males just simply choose to wallow in either perpetual victimhood or just certain behaviors which they refuse to change. And they continue to want to blame black women for the issues that's going on in their life. They either blame the black woman or the white man. And these are excuses that are just as old as the day is long, and they're just not working anymore. You want to know one of the reasons why the black community is in the conditions that it's in? One of the reasons why it's not prospering, so to speak, and other communities continue to prosper? I believe it's because of black male leadership. Black males are either absent from the neighborhood or going off into other, or just not in the picture altogether, or refuse to just get up and do something. And some of them want to have these excuses like, well, it's the white man, racism holding us down. And you know, I'm so sick and tired of these lame ass excuses as to why they don't get up and do nothing. Yeah, racism exists. A whole lot of things exist. But that shouldn't stop you from doing what it is you want to do, because truth be told, this is 2021. It's not 1921. So there really are no excuses as to not getting up and doing something. And you wonder why black women are getting tired of black males. Why black women are just at their wits' end, are talking about divesting and leveling up and the other rhetoric that they talk about sometimes. And it just makes you wonder, well, why are they talking like this still? It's because black men won't do what they need to do. Too many of them are too busy saving themselves or going their own way, and all this other rhetoric, are getting passports and going to other countries thinking that they're going to get what they want to get out of black women from other women. But one thing they fail to realize is that when you go to another culture, you got to abide by that culture's rules. You got to abide by that culture's policies and procedures for doing things. See, instead of getting together in our communities and organizing, strategizing, prioritizing, black men would rather sit around and talking about hair and makeup, things that men shouldn't even be talking about, things that have nothing to do with the conditions that we're in. I'm convinced that one of the reasons why the conditions of the black community persist today is because black males won't get up and do anything about it. They'd rather sit down and complain. They want to clamor together and get drunk or play Madden and get mad at black women because black women, as they perceive, won't step up on them, won't let them lead, won't talk to them, won't submit to them. First of all, how can you expect submission from someone when you've proven not to be a leader? See, one thing I learned growing up is in order to get respect, you have to first give respect. And too many of these black males out here, they're petulant children, childlike in mentality, but yet they don't want to lead. They want to blame the conditions that they're in on white supremacy and racism. like I said, I don't deny that these things exist, but at the same time, these are excuses that they've been leaning on for far too long. Because there's still a way to get around doing things. There's still plenty of ways to get up and get what you want. We're still free enough. Because I'm not buying that we're not free. We're free. We're very free. We're so free that we have to invent another word. See, this is 2021, not 1921. That excuse might have worked back then, but even back then, they still found a way to strive and survive. Now, today, you got some of these black men that just want to be coddled and want to be catered to. They want to be respected, but they're not doing anything respectable. And I'm speaking as a black male myself, but at the same time, I'm a black man. See, the fact that I realize what's going on and want to get out and have at least make an attempt to try to change our conditions makes me a man. And the fact that I love black women, I guess that according to in some of these circles, that will make me a simp. Whatever. It's whatever. But see, too many of these guys out here, it's like too many of these guys out here are so busy looking for ways to shirk their responsibility, and they get mad when they're asked to pay child support for those that do have children. They have to pay child support. Well, she put me on child support. Yeah, well, maybe because you're not paying. She put those people in your life. And you wonder why. I mean, she can't raise those children alone. She's barely putting food in her own mouth, keeping a roof over her own head. But now she has your children that she has to take care of. I mean, you're not taking care of them. So what else is she going to do? And then, you know, you want to blame black women for this. You want to blame black women for all the problems that exist in your life. I know I seem like I'm being hard on black men, but yeah, I am. Because I'm sick and tired of the conditions that we're in. Because of black men like that, I'm having a hard time finding a black woman that's decent and loving. Because so many black women have been messed over and screwed over by these guys, these imposters in black skin. They're not men, they're males. And they refuse to grow up. It's like they're petulant children. That's why other groups of people, other groups of men don't take us seriously. And just so you know, they're not afraid of us. They look at us, they look at the conditions that we're in, they look at the type of black men that are running around as examples of black men, and they're like, oh yeah, we got this in the bag. These guys are easy to push over. Once again, you wonder why so many black women are talking about divesting. So, my solution to that, well, has always been for black men to stand up. Get up off your ass and do something. Stop blaming your black woman. Because in order for the black woman to respect you, in order for her to follow you, in order for her to submit to you, because that's what a lot of you want, you have to be willing to do something. I saw this video today on Telegram, which pretty much summed up what I'm saying. If you want a black woman to build a home, then provide her a house. It says something else, but in other words, I get it. I got what they were saying. If you give a black woman hell, see, if you give a woman something, she's gonna multiply it. So, well, if you give a black woman hell, guess what? You're gonna get it in return. Too many of these guys expect to be pleased and expect to be catered to, but yet they want to treat their women like total dirt. You expect her to kiss the ground that you walk on, but in the meantime, you want to treat her like the ground that you walk on. See, you can't get it both ways. You can't have your cake and eat it too. Then there's this other culture. You got this deaf culture in hip-hop music where black men are talking about murdering other black men. I mean, particularly in the style of music called drill music. Drill is a genre of hip-hop which is very violent, heavily fused with murder and death. And unfortunately, it got its start in my hometown, Chicago, Illinois, which is already in the news for the aforementioned situation I just mentioned. So, you know, I'm not buying these excuses no more. I mean, black men, it's really time to just stop with it. Well, for those who want to do this, you know who you are. Black men, it's time. Let's just come together and build. Come together and build our communities. And I've said this before. I made videos talking about this same subject matter once before. But this problem still persists. It still persists within our communities. So I'm sending shout outs to other black male content creators, these brothers who I have a tremendous deal of love and respect for, like Honest Truth, Jedi Mike, Information Man Show, of course, Maximum Overdrive over at the E Nation, Ebony Star Network. I mean, so many other men out there that are out there doing the work and also having the time to talk about it. And just so you know, on my channel, The Real Aaron Collins, I just want you to know, but yes, this is a safe space for black women. For black women to come and build, black women to come and talk. This is not a space where you talk about women being 9s and 10s and talking about high value and all that other BS. If you want to be a high value man, this is me being a high value man. This is what a high value man looks like. Someone who takes responsibility, someone who goes out and works, someone goes out and does what he needs to do. That's a high value man. A high value man is not measured by what he has and what kind of suits he wears and degrading black women, saying that she's probably going to die alone. So take this for what it is. I know, like I said before, and I've stated this before, I know I'm probably gonna get some people talking about this. Hey, you got smoke for me? Bring it. I want all the smoke. It doesn't matter. I'm not running. I'm not hiding. I'm not hard to find. Here I am. Anyway, for all the black women out there who've had to put up with the BS that a lot of these black males have done, once again, I do apologize. I love you all. And man, I feel like I want to say a lot more, but I'm kind of starting to draw a blank. But you know what I'm saying. You see the meaning that I'm trying to get out. Anyway, everyone, get in the comments. Let me know what you think. Let me know if I've said anything that hits close to home, something that you can relate to. Support the channel, share this video, hit the bell icon, be notified when I drop more content. Support this channel at paypal.me/RealAaronCollins, as well as patreon.com/RealAaronCollins. Still in the process of getting the Cash App in order, you know, all that good stuff. And you know what, y'all? With all I've said, and even with everything that's going on, I actually still believe there's hope. I really still believe that there is hope. But anyway, y'all, you know what you gotta do. You know what you have to do, and vote with your feet, and just let it be known. I still got love for you. But sometimes this love comes with some tough love, you know. Can't be coddled all the time. Got black men who don't want to be told that their stuff doesn't stink. Their stuff stinks. I mean, they don't want to be told that. And yeah, I might get the comments saying that I'm attacking black men. Whatever. And shout out to my sisters too, who's doing the same thing. Like Cynthia G, who I always have love and respect for. Nyla Says, and of course the adorable, lovable Irene Yvette over at Black Conservative. And yeah, and also want to mention my brother's Taz Exclusives over the B1 Network doing his thing. as well as Q Butter. And y'all support Q Butter. He's actually got a school called the Ziax Institute. He's doing things, he's doing wonders over there teaching black children. And support the Ziax Institute. So yeah, if my brother Q Butter watches this video, just letting you know, bro, I got you. I'm shouting you out, man. Got much love for you. I mean, at least you have a school. He's got a school that's actually out there doing things. I've actually seen his in action with his students. He's not actually talking about his school. His school is up and running. Unlike other content creators who've been talking about building a school and never have. But I'm not gonna go there. You know what y'all gotta do. It's time for us to support positive black content such as this, because we are black media. We are our own griots, our own newsmakers, our own storytellers. We need to support these channels. So let's get out there and do what we need to do. Anyway, everyone, remember this, that God loves you. I love you. Let's do life. See you in the next video. All right.